Organic food is all the rage, of course, but is going organic worth the extra cost, and is it really healthier? Back with us this week, again, by popular demand, senior scientist for Consumer Reports, Michael Hansen is here. Michael, thanks so much for coming back. This is a fascinating topic. You're going to take us through what's worth it, what to get, and what to forget. Let's talk about produce. When it says organic, is it worth it?
Well, first of all, people buy organic for a couple of reasons. One, organic means you're not using synthetic chemicals and pesticides. So that means it's better for the environment and also better for workers. But some people are concerned about the residues in the food they eat.
For themselves, for their own health, yeah.
And so for that sense, every year, USDA actually puts out figures of pesticide residues on various fruits and vegetables. So the ones that came out at the top of the list this year are apples, celery, spinach, strawberries, and peaches.
These have the highest amount of pesticide in them.
Right. So those, it makes sense to buy organic if you want to avoid pesticide residues. So here's some examples here.
Right. Now these, pineapple, onion, avocado, these are things with skin on them or hard outer.
Well, they tend to be lowest. What's interesting is both sweet corn and onions, 98% of those have no detectable pesticide residues. So these actually have the lowest pesticide residues. And
so don't spend extra money buying these organic. Very interesting. Let's talk about meat, eggs, and milk. The general conventional wisdom is that you must buy these organic because animals are pumped full of hormones. Is that accurate?
Well, they can be pumped full not just of hormones for the beef animals, but antibiotics and all these other things. Some of those things can get into the fat of the animal, so it does make sense to buy organic. Although I should point out, for health reasons, particularly when you're buying a meat, if it also says 100% grass-fed,
yes,
that's better, because animals that are only fed grass, they actually have higher levels of conjugated linolenic acids, vitamin E,
which are all good for you.
Which are all good.
Okay, so look for grass-fed.
100% grass-fed, and if it says USDA verified, that's even better.
Fish is confusing. Because when you go to buy salmon, you can buy wild salmon or you can buy organic or farm-raised. Is it worth buying organic fish?
Well, there's no real definition for organic fish yet, so therefore it's not, since there are no standards, it's not really worth it at this point. The agency floated the idea of that they were going to allow wild-caught fish to be called organic, and there was a lot of pushback from that, because if the fish are caught in polluted waters, they could be filled with for example, PCBs and heavy metals.
Yeah.
So they haven't come up with a standard yet for fish, so it makes sense not to buy that.
Good to know. Thanks for going through all of this. Always very informative. Michael Hansen, you're from Consumer Reports. Thanks so much. We appreciate you coming in.
Thank you.